Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is DeeDee. I have lost 65 pounds through following a low carb lifestyle. I'm not sure if I've shared this with you, but I travel quite frequently for work, sometimes 2 to 3 weeks a month, and it is tough. But today I'm here to share with you the 4 key things that I focus on to help me maintain this weight loss while I'm traveling for work. So let's jump right in. So the first thing that I always keep in mind when I'm preparing to travel is that preparation is key. I know myself, and if I'm not prepared for the plane ride, prepared for when I get to the hotel room with snacks that are part of my low carb lifestyle or part of my plan, then that's when temptation will win. So what I typically do is grab some snacks from my pantry that I typically load up on. For example, I have some here. I'm actually traveling right now. I'm in a hotel room, and I put some of these snacks in my carry-on bag. So I have some nuts that I put in a little Ziploc bag, and also some Slim Jims. You can grab a box of these from Walmart. I think they have like 30 of them in it. And this helps me say no to the Delta cookies that are offered to me while I'm on the plane. So even though those cookies are good, they're not part of my low carb plan. So I typically have my snacks on hand, and I'm able to resist temptation. And if you don't have snacks on hand or the snacks that you want to eat, you can always stop by the gas station on the way to the airport, or while you're at the airport, you can go ahead and go into one of those convenience stores as well, and grab some snacks. I know there's been times that I was traveling and I've had to stop in there. One tip that I have for you is to just make sure that you're looking at the back of the packages. Sometimes the nuts, like for example, like the honey roasted nuts, or just the ones that just look really good, the sugar content might be super high, or the carb content. So be sure to look at the back, at the nutrition label, to just make sure that it's part of your plan and you're not going overboard. And then also portion control is key. So have you some, and just be mindful of how much of the snacks that you're eating, and you'll be good to go. The next thing I focus on while I'm at the airport are the food choices that I make. You walk into that food court and there's everything you could think of. Chinese, Burger King, McDonald's, subs, everything, right? And I'm pretty sure that I can find a low carb option from every one of those locations. But I typically try to focus on going to a place that I can get a nice salad with protein, maybe some grilled chicken and some boiled eggs, avocado. That's typically my go-to. But if you can't find a place like that, sometimes I've gone to even Starbucks or a pastry location that has breakfast, depending on how early I am to the airport. That has like a sausage, and egg and cheese croissant. I'll just toss the croissant and eat the insides, right? So there's always modifications that you can make depending on where you are and what you're able to find to stick to your low carb plan. Now, the third thing that I plan for when I'm traveling for work is to know beforehand what restaurants our teams plan to go to. If I do know the restaurant beforehand, I'll take a look at the menu. Also, search, nutritional information on the items that I'm thinking about ordering. And if you don't know beforehand and it's kind of on a whim, that's fine too. I would probably say like good tips or tips that I follow is to definitely make sure that I'm focusing on protein, focusing on vegetables, depending on what drinks you order. I sometimes bring my drink mix, or like my little liquid sugar-free drink mix. I'll order some tonic water, seltzer water, or even just water, pour it in there. Or I'll order like a Diet Coke, something like that. Just trying your best to still enjoy the dinner, enjoy your time with your teammates, but also sticking to the plan that you already have in mind. So definitely a good tip is to look at the menu beforehand, but if you're not able to, that's okay as well. Try to focus more so on the protein and the vegetables, and watch the sugar intake on the drinks that you order. And last but definitely not least, staying motivated while traveling. Trying your best to stay active. Even walking through the airport, that's steps, right? That definitely count. One thing that I try to do my best is to always pack gym clothes, always pack gym shoes, and then whenever I come to the hotel, push myself to actually go to the hotel gym at least 3 times that week, or go for a walk around the city, depending on whether or not I'm staying downtown and it's not freezing cold like it is right now. Then I'll do my best to do that as well. Just actively walking, just moving your body definitely helps you stay on the routine that you're on back home, and also making you feel better, making you feel more energized, and definitely helps you maintain that weight loss. So there you have it. Those are my 4 key items that I focus on when I travel and helps me continue to maintain this weight loss. If you have any tips that you actually focus on while you're traveling, or you tried any of these tips that I mentioned today, please drop them down in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.